You're not going to believe this. So I'm just going to let you know ahead of time what's going on in Manatee County. The sheriff has been notified that a deed was stolen from somebody fraudulently. I'm going to prove it to you in about 2 minutes. And the sheriff did nothing about it. Nothing. They protect criminals in Manatee County. It's bizarre. So here's what happened. On or about December 29th, 2009, my friend Robert's father took his own life. So Robert was 17 and a half at the time. His dad commits suicide December 29th, 2009. So uh, a few weeks late, excuse me, about 2.5 months later, um, Robert's grandfather transferred that title that was in Robert's father's name into his own name. And they used a quitclaim deed and they forged the signature. So it's weird because I have a copy of the death certificate, and you'll see the date on that is December 29th, 2009. And then a copy of the quit claim deed in March 2010. And the reason this is coming to light is because the grandfather, after he stole the property, decided to rent it to his 18-year-old grandson because Robert turned 18 shortly thereafter. He made sure to transfer the title before his 18th birthday. He rents it to the grandson starting in 2010. So here we go, about 13 years later, 2023, the granddad decides to evict Robert from the property and then sell the house. So Robert comes to me. He didn't know anything about this. Robert come to me and said, "Hey, I'm getting evicted, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "What's going on?" So he told me what happened. And I thought, let me check this out right quick. So I did some digging. And when I saw the title transfer in 2010, I thought, well, that's weird because Robert has one of those memorial tattoos, that people have in their arm when somebody passes away. It's got the date on it. I could swear it said 2009. I said, Robert, when did your dad pass away? He said December 29th, 2009. I'm like, then how did your dad transfer the property into your grandfather's name? And Robert's like, what? I'm like, check this out. So I checked the date, which you guys can see, and I checked the date of the deed. So any eighth grader can figure out that this is a fraudulent title. So thankfully, we have a team of highly paid sheriffs that swear an oath to the Constitution to serve and protect you from crime and criminals. So I thought this is an open and shut case. So I put the paperwork together, sent it over to the Manatee County Sheriff's Office, and they looked at it and did nothing. And by nothing, I mean nothing. So Robert contacted the Inspector General for Manatee County, which is kind of like IA, but they can't do anything. The Inspector General spent about 2 minutes, said, "Yep, fraudulent title, not a problem. This should be taken care of. The only thing we need is for the Manatee County Sheriff's Office to open an investigation." So I'm like, okay, you're caught between a rock and a hard place. You got grown men sitting in an air conditioned office that refuse to prosecute crime. And what they do is they look for reasons why they don't have to prosecute the crime. So the response we got, and I'm going to paste all of it at the end here so you can see it. You can read it for yourself. I'm not one of those listen to my side of the story and don't hear theirs. The response I got from them says, well, when he was evicted, he should have known who owned the property. What? So a 17-year-old child that hasn't graduated high school is supposed to be wise to the fact that his own grandfather is going to steal the property, rent it to him, and then kick him out years later. That makes a lot of sense. So the sheriff, in total Manatee County form, you're just going to have to go to court and sue this guy. Like, why are they collecting millions of dollars from us on an annual basis? I mean, millions. They're getting millions of dollars to pay grown men to do a job, and they refuse to do it. But oh, we've got a golf cart that drives on the water. That's what we need to spend our time and money on. It's like the people that are getting paid by government could give a crap about the Constitution, and they constantly look for reasons not to do their job and look for reasons to protect criminals. It's getting tiring. And the only reason we finally did get a response is because I put a formal request in for an investigation. I included the sheriff, Rick Wells. I included the state attorney general's office. I included all the people that should be looking into this, that should be protecting us. And of course, they do nothing. They don't care about you. Unless you're going to make a big donation or you're one of their phoner friends, your rights mean nothing. You are trash in their book. So, no offense if I'm not a big fan of Back the Blue anymore when they're stepping on us left and right. And when you ask for when you ask for help and when you give them all the evidence that an eighth grader can figure out that a crime was committed, they don't give a crap. It's bizarre. Shame on you, Jason Ferrier, Sergeant. Wow, he's a sergeant. Unbelievable.